So welcome to my elder Scorpio ladies. Um, well, I've gotten all the decks with your messages in them, so welcome. Sorry, I was trying to welcome you. But my brain, I was thinking what I need to do and what I was saying to you at the same time, and nothing at all was coming out. So yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. Uh, we're here to find out what it is that God wants you to know at this time. There's an important message, or there are important messages that God wants you to be aware of. So let's. My setup is kind of weird. My cards are all the way over there. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be kind of awkward trying to reach back and forth. I don't have a permanent kind of workspace. So until then, we just have to make it up as we go along. Okay? So without further delay, my loves, let's see what it is that God wants you to know. Elder Scorpio females, Most High, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do step in and deliver your messages to your girl pick me them, your girl child them, your daughters them. Okay, so we got loss of authority wanting to show itself. What's at the bottom of the deck? Kidney failure. So that's a failure to clean up some kind of a mess. So that's an extra message there. Loss of authority. Authority means having the power to do something. So somebody has lost some kind of authority. This could be somebody lost authority over you, or you losing authority over someone or something. Yeah. So when we get your messages, it'll all make more sense. I need an official workspace, but my life isn't very settled right now, so it'll be a while. I was liking working from the treadmill. My last setup, but I had to move the treadmill, so. Two more. Alright, so we got loss of rights. Basically the same thing as loss of authority, loss of rights. So somebody don't have the right to be giving orders or calling the shots. Somebody or something. So when I say something, it could be like something that, like an addiction, or something that you felt bound to. So that's why I say something. Well, you'll find out in a minute, eventually. Okay, so we got loss of libido. Now I'm gonna get the dictionary for this because libido is usually referring to sex drive or sexual appetite. Libido, energy, emotional drive, especially of a sexual origin. So, generally speaking, it's just an emotional drive. So, it's like your passion for something. There's no more passion for something. Okay? The underlying issue is because it's infected. So, whatever this is that you have no passion for is because it's basically corrupted. Okay? It's foul. It's not the same, it's not respectable, the integrity levels are low. Okay? So there's not a desire for it anymore. Because who the people are in charge who can make it better, they're choosing not to. Okay? And the bladder control is better, it's less severe than if it's a loss of bowel movement. So that means whatever the problem is, it's not too serious, but at least it's serious enough for you to say, okay, I'm gonna get out now before it gets worse. Yeah, these are people that you love, people that you're close to, people that you have confidence in. But whatever this is, they're not handling themselves properly. Yeah, you're gone. Ulcer is a hole, so you're gone. You're no longer there. We got loss of strength. Okay, so it's like you're involved in something, or you were involved in something. It was good at first, but slowly it's losing its potency, it's losing its effectivity, um, it's losing its integrity, and you no longer want to be a part of it. Or this could be somebody else around you that God is telling you about. Put yourself in the story where you know you belong, okay? As we move through, you'll understand more what's happening. But something that used to be basically mature, responsible kind of energy. So it's kind of like you were a part of, let's say, a young people's home, and you were actually out there to help young people understand life, be a positive influence and big sister, and be a help to these people. And you were working with a team that you actually liked to work with because you all were doing what you said you came there to do. And then over time, people around you started to corrupt the children. They didn't really care about giving the best care to the youth and stuff like that. And it's like, because other people are not pulling their weight in the situation, you now feel like, yeah, I don't even want to be here anymore. So this may not be exactly that scenario, but it's something like that. So whatever it applies to, apply the story to that thing, and yeah, you have a better picture of what this is that God is talking about. Hang on, I think there's somebody at my door. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't usually expect people, because sometimes when they're knocking next door, it sounds like it's here. Okay. So this is like being a part of the United Nations and loving what they stand for and what they actually should be doing and representing. and you get in there, and at first it seemed like they're actually doing what they say they're supposed to be doing, and then after a while you start seeing that there's a lot going on behind the scenes that is unsavory, unethical, you know, it's pretenses, and all of a sudden you lose your passion for being there with them and being a part of their team. Two more. Tell them the total cost of the service before doing anything else. So when this type of information comes out in this context, it's usually talking about, you see the karma that's coming, you see what the possible end result could be, and it's like before shit hits the fan, as they say, you're going to step aside and leave them to themselves, because you see where this is headed, and it's not to a nice place. You see disaster coming. So we have take time to eat to gain energy and avoid health issues. So what I'm getting from this is learning information that you need. It's like you see what's coming. So it's like, what do you need to know? What do you need to do before you start actually having problems in this situation? Take time to eat to gain energy. So what do you need to do in order to give you the power to make the moves that you need to make to separate yourself from this person or group? Then we have stay out of office politics and drama. Yeah, what do you need to do? What do you need to know so that you can start to evacuate yourself from this? Because you know it's not headed to a good place. Okay? At the bottom of the deck is the same card. Tell them the total cost of the service before doing anything else. You see the future. Right skills, wrong area. So that's talking about you. It's time for you to move, and you know that. So now God is saying you need to start to make preparations to get yourself out of there. You are right to want to leave, and yeah, you just have to make preparations. So start applying for new jobs elsewhere, or if not in the same profession, something else, you know. Time to add more to your list of goods and or services. Yeah, so maybe you can't do the type of work that you're doing right now. You may have to do something else until you can create a way for you to get into this type of work again, hopefully around a more honorable group of people, you know. It is time to promote what you have to offer to the public. Yeah, it's time for a new job, new position, new place. It's time for newness, yeah? But God is saying be wise about how you choose to leave, because one thing I learned one time ago from another reader or somebody else is, if you're in a job that you don't like, or for whatever reason it's not suiting your needs, Instead of just leaving that job, which is what a crazy ass person like me would do, hothead, secure yourself another job first. So when you leave this one, you still have a cash flow coming in. You know what I'm saying? You won't be out for too long. Because me, I'd be the one to leave right away and then start looking for a new job. And it's risky. Sometimes you may get lucky and find a new job quickly. Sometimes you may have to suffer because it takes a while to get connected to your next destiny job. You know what I'm saying? Or the next job that you're destined to have. So yeah, get another job first and then quit. Don't quit first and then try to seek another job. But just know that God is on your side, time is on your side. You don't have to worry in a situation like this. The reason why this reading is coming out is because God wants you to know that it knows your situation and it's working with you. So if you see that things are not good, it's not good for your public image, it's not good for your karmic record or your karmic future, it's not good. God see that you want to leave, God is going to help you make a way to make that happen. Okay? And that's the reason why I was told to give a reading to you, because God wants you to know in no uncertain terms you're being looked after. Okay? Because you're trying to do the right thing. And like I was saying, the elder readings has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with the way that the person think and their level of development in their personal growth. Okay? So if you act like an adult, you're considered an elder. So if you are 20 years old and this reading sound like it's for you, it's for you. Because you've mastered yourself to a high enough degree to be considered an elder. Okay? It has nothing to do with age. So God sees you trying to do the right thing. God says, okay, I'm going to help you. One more. At the bottom of the deck, we got hold your vision. That means you're on the right track. Okay? You want to leave? Stay on that track. You got the right idea. Alright, we got show the world the real you. Yeah, the real you is saying, I'm not like these fucking people. And furthermore, I don't want people to say birds of a feather flock together. So I want to remove myself from this flock. Okay? So people can see me for who I am. So the right energies can come to me. You're not going to block my blessing with your tainted energy. That's what Scorpio is saying. The underlying issue, we have balanced spirituality and practicality. Exactly. Scorpio is like, yo, who I am inside is what I want you guys to see outside. Don't mix me thinking that I'm one of these people. I'm not like them. Yeah, man. So you want to be seen for exactly who you are. Work through your fears. Yeah, you're afraid of what the hell is about to happen for these people. A fiery climax approaches. Exactly. Oh, they're about to get fucked up. Scorpio says, yep, I'm out. Adjustments are required. Yeah, me adjusting myself out of here. A personal issue reaches resolution. Scorpio said, bye-bye. It was nice knowing you for a while. You know, not so much now, but before, yeah. Yeah, so God says, hold your vision, man. You're on the right track. It's time for you to go. It's not what it used to be, you know. And where it's headed is a very bad place. So if you don't want to get caught in the crossfire, you need to take away yourself. Don't worry. You don't need to worry about things happening while you're there. So you don't need to go into work panicked. Just keep working at removing yourself and just know that God will work with you. God will not bring destruction until you are safe. Okay? Because if you're trying to do the right thing, God is going to support you. So just stay on track. You're going to see how perfect your timing is. Because God is making sure you're good first before the rain starts pouring down on their parade. You're good. Two more. So we got worry. Yeah, there's no need for you to worry. It's obvious that you would be worrying. It says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yeah. Sorry. My lighting is terrible. Sorry. But yeah, worry will not change the outcome. And besides, God is now making you know that God knows what's going on, and God wants you to know, I see you trying to do the right thing, so I'm going to bless you. Okay? So there's absolutely no need for you to worry. They need to worry. But I bet you they're not worried. So we got indecision. Indecision is talking about should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I? I use my intuition in all aspects of life. That's what you should do. So when you feel indecisive, what is your deepest self saying? What is your spirit saying? Okay, the underlying issue is this worry about the honesty, about perseverance through this judgment. So you don't, yeah, we got blame. Everybody's gonna be blaming everybody. Listen, it's time to go. Change. Okay? So we got worry, honesty, perseverance. Yeah, man, when the truth comes out, people are gonna have to persevere through the judgment. And everybody's gonna be blaming everybody. So before that shit happens, leave. Okay? People are going to be grieved about the balance. And they're going to be full of regrets. If you had any hand in this, then obviously you'll have to pay some of the karma. But before you get any deeper, it's best if you leave. Don't mix up yourself in it anymore. God says, I'm going to support you. Because I see you're trying to do the right thing. And if by any chance you feel like you're gonna be sorry for leaving, just remember the karma that you know is about to be rained upon this organization, person, or people. Okay? You're leaving for a reason. You've assessed the situation, and this is why you feel like leaving. You're not wrong. God says, hold your vision. Keep going. It's time to go. Whoever want to be angry at you leaving, let them be angry at you leaving. Only God can judge you. Let them stay in their bullshit by themselves. Misery loves company. And you probably were the one saying, you know, we shouldn't do this. That ain't right. And nobody will listen to you. Take away yourself. Save yourself. You don't owe anybody anything. You owe it to yourself and those who depend on you to make sure that you're okay, so that you can help them to be okay. You don't owe it to these people to sit in any fire with them, especially a fire that you've been telling them, don't strike that match. Don't do that. It's not a good idea. Who can't hear? Fly, go away. Who can't hear must feel. One more time. They have their fumes in this place. It's turned down low, but it's here, so that's why I'm feeling it. Anywho, we got the Prince of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. It says dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. It says cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. Is that you? Yeah, that's you. Elder Scorpio females. Okay? So that's what this is about. You need to be wise right now. Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail. That's what you were doing. You were paying attention. That's why you see what's about to come. And kindness to others. That's what you thought was there, but obviously they're about something else. So now it's time for you to be protective of yourself, because you got people who depend on you. Okay? Even if it's your pet, even if it's just yourself, you have people who depend on you. You need to be well and available mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, socially, spiritually, to be able to do what you gotta do and do it well. Okay, so we have the 10 of spring. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Interesting. So, what is this saying? Is this saying that it coming like you're being given like the bulk of the work to do? There's an imbalance here where duties are not being equally distributed or equally executed. But let's see. The underlying issue: cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Okay, so it's like you're the only one that's paying attention then. That's what that's saying. So ask for help from others. You've been trying to, all work and no play. And then we have being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So it's like you're the only one that's seeing what is happening. You're the only one, or one of the very few, that's seeing what's about to happen. And next one we have is let go. It says cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Then this one is saying let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. So that's talking about separation. Separating from others, anything or anyone that's not benefiting you, and focusing on yourself. Okay? Stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So that's what's happening right now. It's time for you to make a sudden change. Take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time, there's no need to rush. Balance. So there's no need to rush, but do what you gotta do. Keep working at it. Time for you to go. So you need to secure your next position. We have get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. So God say fuck their feelings. Right now you need to look after you, so you need to start talking to the right people. Ask for help from others. So if there's somebody that you can talk to about this, then you need to talk to them about this. Or maybe this is the talking to that you needed about this situation. Okay? And then we have don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Exactly. Alright? So good luck with that. And there's somebody around somewhere that you could talk to. Or maybe some kind of information might come out in the midst of this reading to help guide you. One moment, sorry. Let's be happy I'm at work today at all, Scorpio. I wasn't meant to be. Usually I wouldn't be. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I is back. Two more. Retreat, retreat, retreat. It's time to go, boy. Beep, beep, choo. Fast. Retreat is to get away, go away. Go find a safe place. Go find a happy place. Better conditions. Better circumstances. I guess that would be like an 8 of cups in this deck. I just felt a dose of absent-mindedness. Is that how you're feeling? Makes sense. Loss of libido, loss of emotional input, like emotional desire. It's like you're there, but you don't even want to be there, so you just kind of leave spiritually. You're like, yeah, I didn't like that feeling. So we have build on solid ground. Yeah, you need to go somewhere where you can feel solid and feel engaged. You know, want to get involved, feel like you're making a difference. You want to be a person of substance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the underlying is you be true to yourself. You wanna be yourself. Refine your attention. You know, you wanna have goals that you can actually work toward. Honorable goals, you know? Correct your mistakes. So instead of doing dumb shit, you want to, like, if you do something and you know it's not right, you have no problems correcting yourself and stuff like that, because you are sincerely about whatever business this is about, or whatever endeavor this is about. It could be a charity endeavor, who knows? Different, each of you will be involved in a different thing, but the general idea is the same. Okay, so we got think things through and keep your commitments. Right now you're committed to leaving, so start there. Face your adversities, meaning any challenges that may come, because you are powerful enough to do so. Okay, so tap in. and let go of whatever or whoever it is that you have to let go of. Some of the parts you won't be happy about letting go of. Maybe you met some nice people. Maybe you like the location because it's close to your home, or there are different aspects about this thing that may not make you so happy to let it go. But God says grieve your losses, because when you look at the bigger picture, it's better to just say bye-bye than to yeah, we got I don't know. I am tired of that family members. This is the people that you were working with, that you thought were on the same page as you. And we got I am confused because things ain't what it's supposed to be. And then we got I want this to get better. Well, I'm not sure things are gonna get better where you're actually at right now. I had or have bad influences at the bottom of the deck. These people, they're bad apples. You want it to get better, but if they don't want it to get better, it will never work. Okay? You guys have to be in alignment. And right now, they're doing their own thing their own way. And their way is not resonating with you. So unless you want to get on that bad path that they're on, and I just heard nope, well then, you gotta say bye-bye. It's like, I'm sorry that this is how things have to end, but we're just not the same. We do not complement each other. Okay? It's unfortunate. And in a way, it's fortunate. But at least you know who you're dealing with, and you know that they're not good for you. They're bad influences. And like I say, you are the mature one. You are the one that is full of integrity. You are the morally upright one. You are the voice of reason within that group. But they don't care about your voice and your reason and hearing uprightness and all these things. They'll probably laugh at you. But they're laughing all the way to their own demise, their own destruction. But they don't know that. But you know. So you need to act like you know. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have I don't want you to worry. Okay, it's not your problem. Everybody has to take account for what they do and what they don't do. It's a part of their learning process. Okay, you've already encountered these lessons, and you have overcome or mastered whatever situation this is. This is why you can see what's coming. They haven't. Okay, so for you to interfere with what they're going through right now is to limit their ability or opportunity to grow. It's gonna be rough for them, but they have to go through it. After they go through this and they get out on the other side, they're gonna look back and say, yo, yeah, I should have listened to Scorpio. Some of them might even call you up and tell you all about it. But no. I don't want you to worry. Yeah, God said that is correct. Don't worry. I'm here, God says, consulting God. Okay? Don't worry. I'm tired of that friend or friends. God, no. And you actually have good intentions for them. You still want to see them win. They don't want to see themselves win. They're not smart enough to know that they are playing a losing game right now. But by you stepping aside and allowing them to go through it, you will have done them a great service by allowing them to learn this lesson. They say, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But if you teach him how to eat, how to fish, he'll be able to feed himself for his whole lifetime. And if he's smart and responsible, he'll teach the youngers how to fish too. You understand? So be happy that they're going through this. Not gloating or anything like that, but you went through yours. It wasn't easy, but you got through it and you're a better person for it. So now it's their turn. Some of them are going to learn from it. Some of them are still going to be stupid after this. Some of them are going to make the same silly mistakes after this. Okay, so let's see who grow from this situation and who doesn't. But just know everything gonna be cool. Just make sure you take care of what you need to take care of for you. Okay, and let them worry about them, because God is with them too. They're God's children too. But God said they've been naughty and they need a bit of, they need a little spanking. Okay, because they can't hear, so they have to feel. All right. I'm tired of that, friends. Then we have believe what you want. They don't believe you. You're trying to warn them, but all they're seeing is their money problems. They're not seeing the sense in the situation. It's about get the money, get the money. So they're willing to do anything to get it. Embarrassing secrets. Things that they don't want anybody to know about. Okay? They need to go through it so that they can learn from their mistake. It may be a while that they'll be sitting in the judgment, but you will have done them such a great service by removing yourself. Okay? God sees your heart. God knows that you care about them. You don't want to see them suffer. But it's like our children. If you have children, you know that we want to protect them from everything. But it's not really the smartest way to parent, is it? Because we ourselves are as mature as we are because of the mistakes that we made and had to go through by ourselves, only having our God sometimes as our guide. Do you understand? So, yeah, I think I made the point. There's a better point that I wanted to make, but that's the general gist of it. Okay? Oh yes, I was mentioning our children. Now here's the thing. Yes, you want to protect them. Yes, you see where they're going wrong and all of that, but they can't see. Now you as the parent, you care and you love them and you want to protect them so much so that you keep driving it in their head, telling them about the same thing over and over and over again. You know what that's doing to them? Instead of them taking you in the way that they should be taking your advice, with the love and care that is meant to be received with, they take it as you being nagging. They take it as you being annoying. They take it as you always in their business. That's how they deal with parents. Okay, I've learned this lesson too. So after you've been nagging enough and in their business enough, step aside. So that way when they make the mistake and they fall, they'll get to see, because sometimes experience is the best teacher. So if you don't want to destroy your relationship with your child, don't keep driving something in their head, because that only turns them away from you and make them angry and make them more rebellious and make them more close-minded and close-eared to whatever we want to say or teach them in the future. We need to know when to step back. So this is the situation that you find yourself in with these people that you work with. I think it's a work situation or some kind of group or something. You know when this is the time for you to step back. So it's not the end of the world. All right, my love, just they'll be fine. You're gonna be fine and they will be fine. Okay? It's just a part of life's lessons. That goes for our brothers, our cousins, our husbands, our wives, our everything. The more that we try to protect them, especially when they are refusing our input, is the more we frustrate them and make them want to kind of put distance between us. So just apply that in every area of your life. That's how humans work, most of them. But like I said, there's no teacher like experience, because when you experience something, you could tell somebody the fire is hot, don't touch it, and they'll go through their life not touching it, but then they don't really know what hot feels like. But if they do touch it, then at least they will have gained knowledge that they didn't get just by obeying your advice to not touch it. You see? And they just might learn something about fire, and fire just may be like their path to excellence. You know what I'm saying? Actually touching that fire just might trigger something inside of them that makes them develop exceptional ideas about what you can do with fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's not good to try to protect people from everything. Sometimes it's good to fall. A lot of the times it's good to fall. We learn a lot when we fall. We learn a lot when we experience things, good and or bad. So live and let live. True, you already went through that. You don't need to go through that again. So it's time for you to leave that class. Let's put it like that. You've already passed that class. You've already graduated. So now you move on to other lessons. Okay. Because life itself is a school, you know. It really is. That's how we should see it anyway. Because even with me and these fumes, yes, it's a bad situation to find myself in, but I've learned a lot. You know, I even kind of made myself a makeshift gas mask. So in the event that there's something else happening, I actually have some experience as to what to do and how to do it, what I might need, what utensils and tools and stuff I might need to protect myself or even protect somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so quick to dismiss hard times. They've come to teach us things. Take the lessons from them, because they won't be around forever, you know? Alrighty. At the bottom of the deck, we got... Okay, this is my Teach Me How to Love deck, and it's talking about... Well, this one is talking about sex, but I know it's not talking about actual sex in this reading. Okay, so just bear with me while I read it, and then I'll interpret. It says, oral sex. Teach your partner how to do it to you right. Laugh at yourselves and remember, practice makes perfect. So this is talking about learning things and not taking it so seriously. Exactly, because life is a school. You already learned this lesson. Now it's for your people to now learn the lesson. And it's like, don't be so sad about it. It's not a day of sadness. It's a day of rejoicing. It's a season of rejoicing. They're gonna go through something that they're gonna learn very valuable lessons from. Better than you could ever orate to them. Okay? So like I was talking about, you telling them, it's better if they experience it and not take it so serious. When you don't take something so serious, you could actually pay attention to other elements of it, so you can glean more from the experience rather than just be angry and dismissing it. That's the smarter approach to life. And life's annoying challenges. Life's annoying peoples. So we got apologize for the shit you know you did that's causing a divide in your relationship. Make it good again. They will come back. You tried to save them, they're not listening to you. They will come back. And if this is you who went through this, then it's time for you to apologize for the shit you know you did that caused a divide in your relationship, so you can start healing your relationship with these people. So like I said, fit yourself in the story how you know it applies. And at the bottom of the deck is the talking. You talking to them and learning the lessons and not taking it so seriously. Okay? It's time to apologize for the shit. Somebody need to apologize for the shit they know they did, so that, well, that's causing a divide in your relationship. So yeah, if this is actually happening now and you're separating yourself and the rain is soon about to start on their parade, just know that when it's all said and done, somebody or some people are gonna come back and apologize to you. And they're gonna say like, how did you see that? How did you know? You know? It may take months, it may take years. It may take days, it may take weeks, but they'll be back. And you'll be able to laugh about it then. Just send out good vibrations for them, you know. Yeah, it's about to be winter, boy. Winter is that time of coldness, barrenness, a time of lack, a time of discomfort, being in the cold. Okay. Okay, so we got 13. I heard lucky number 13. Because you know they taught us to see 13 as a bad number, Friday the 13th and all these things. I don't feel so. I usually have a great day on Friday the 13th. We had one just not too long ago actually. Is it last week? So we got September, that's this month. And then we have full moon at the bottom of the deck. And we have 15. Then we got 18 and 19. And we got 24 next week. Okay. Now we have to go do some clarification here. God needs to tell us about these things. So these are coming through as dates, specific dates, important dates, and there's something about next week. We got June. Whatever this is could have started in June. Whatever happened could have started in June. Something started in June. Yeah, we got hour and seconds. So something started in June. Hang on, let me blow my nose. You abandoned me. I don't know if that song is from your people or my people. Love don't live here anymore. That could have been from your people and my people. So your people and my people want to send broken heart love songs. Just a vacancy. My people can't send me that broken heart love song, you know, because they did me wrong. And even after they did me wrong, I forgave them. And then they did me wrong again. So now there's no forgiveness. So my friends, right back at you. You abandoned me. So love don't live here anymore. Bitches, okay? Don't disturb me. It's just a vacancy. Okay, so I don't know how things are going with you and your people. If you need to do return to sender, return to sender. Because it says you tried to warn them. So anyhow, let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing here. What do we need to know about Most High here? So the full moon, was the full moon on the 15th? I don't know. Full moon in September. I need a device. It's just a vacancy. Yeah man, these people, they betrayed me. I forgave them. They betray me again. I forgive them again. They betray me again. I forgive them again. Man, at some point I'm gonna get sick of it, bro. And right now, I'm sick of y'all. There's no forgiveness. My life is better without you. You've given me a chance to see that my life is much better without you. And I appreciate. So, Google. What are we looking for? Full moon in September. So, full moon. Ooh, this is it. This. How does the full moon influence ties? That's not what I asked you. And just a vacancy. I don't know why they just. Okay, what date? Oh, okay. So it says September 17th was the full moon. We've got full moon, we got 15 and 18 and 19. So it was basically in the energy of, because they said 3 days before and 3 days after, the energies of those cycles are present. Okay. So that's the first thing. All right. Now what? Okay, so where do we find the details? Okay. Love don't live here anymore. Actually, to my people, love does live here for you. But you can receive it from way over there because you don't know how to love. And I'm after fuck you up for fucking me over again and again and again and again. I am no saint, okay? I have I have a I have a boiling point. I have I bend and I can break, okay? I have quite a large bend or quite a deep bend, but I can break too. And if you're around me at a point when you're messing me over, I will not hesitate to fuck you up and just don't care, because by that time I will have assessed our situation and realized that you've hurt me enough and I'm just about sick and tired of it, and now it's my turn to hurt you. So to avoid that, I prefer to just keep you people away from me so that I can have peace and I don't have to hurt anybody. Okay? So I still have love for you. Make no mistake. I will always have love for you. But your behavior, your degenerateness determines how close you're allowed to be to me or how far I need to keep you away from me. Because you all are just degenerates at this point. You all are liars. And those of you who are not liars, you choose to believe people's lies without getting proof. Okay? You choose to believe people's lies about me without getting any proof. And that's just as bad. Because it's like you wanted to believe bullshit about me all along. So that's why you don't even try to find out if what you're being told about me, the nonsense, the wickedness, the vileness that you've been told about me is actually true or not. So I'm gonna love you from way over there. Don't come around me. You're not welcome. So we are about to be told about the full moon for you, Scorpio. Elder Scorpio females. Full moon. What happened around the full moon? And what does God want us to know about this full moon energy? One more time. Your social circle needs adjusting. So around the full moon, everything came full circle, and it was abundantly clear to you sometime last week that your social circle needs adjusting. Okay? These people have got to go. Or you got to get away from these people. More like. They're bad for you. They're bad for your physical health, your social health, your financial health, your spiritual health. Focus on a new album. Yeah, focus on newness. A new place to work, a new circle, a new social circle, new objectives. Just new. It's time to go, Scorpio. Okay? It became clear to you at that point that it's time to go. And God says, expect a miracle. Because it's like you don't know how things are going to work out. And that's why you had it was indecision that came out in that other deck, is because you don't know what's gonna happen, but God says, yo, this is what's gonna happen. So just follow your path and don't worry about anything. It says you are a different person now. Let that person lead the way into the next chapter of your career. They will like it. You will like it. They will like it. And this is why I love oracle cards, because it's like you can't say you didn't get the message loud and clear. It says, don't let the saboteurs or enemies of your progress interrupt your focus. Okay? Pay attention in your class, because you're about to learn some new stuff too. You have been granted divine authority to be controversial. So who is going to be angry at you for leaving? Let them be. It has nothing to do with you. God is going to take care of you in this situation, Scorpio, okay? It's time to change your image, because they're messing up your reputation being around them. Birds of a feather? Yeah. You're not like them. So keep the song, change the beat. That could be talking about you staying in the same field, but going to a different place to do what you do. Okay? It's time for the new. Yeah, find ways to get people to hear and understand your lyrics. They will like it. Because this is a music deck, but you see how you can use one deck to interpret messages from another area of life. So find ways to get people to hear and understand your lyrics. They will like it. This is saying find ways to get people to hear and understand and see and experience what you have to offer in this field. They will like it. Because you're great for this field. You're in the right field. Okay? But you're around the wrong circle of people. Yeah. So that's what God wants you to know about the full moon. You realize that, yeah, you need to get away from these people. They're bringing down your vibe. So we got 24 and next week. Are we gonna clarify that? So what do they need? What do the Scorpio ladies need to know about the 24th? So September 24th. Okay. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. See, my people are trying to kill me with freaking they're trying to destroy me with mold and now toxic fumes and putting their nasty sleep potions in my food and drinks and just messing up my bodies, messing up my teeth, you know, doing stupid stuff to me. And then they want me to believe that they still love me and we're great together. Nah, bitch. No, we're not. They want to be taking money to hurt me because they've been hired to hurt me. And they want to act like, yeah, I'm working for them to hurt you, but I'm your friend also. No, you're not. You cannot serve two masters. And since you can't make up your mind, I'll make up your mind for you. Okay? Take away yourself. I don't want you around me. So they must earn from me in two ways. You're getting paid to hurt me, and you're getting paid by being in my beautiful energy. Eh? Because if you're around me, you know I'm gonna take care of you in whatever way I can afford to. So no. What I have to offer you can't get. You're getting what you want from these other people who are putting money in your pocket to destroy me. Enjoy that. Let that suffice. You abandoned me. These people, they don't know how liberal and how forgiving. The thing is, I'm so easygoing that people would think that I'm stupid. But I'm not. God said we need to forgive. And God also told me that the same people who hurt me are gonna be the same people who end up blessing me. The same people who are hurting me are gonna end up being the same people to be protecting me in the future. But protecting me from who and what? I don't know. So after I'm finished fucking with these idiots or having these idiots fuck with me, then they're supposed to become my friends according to prophecy. And then they're gonna start protecting me from another enemy? Yay. I look forward to it. Living for God is not easy, you know. It's interesting, but it's not easy. Love don't live here anymore. And if you're offended by me speaking about my story in your reading, Scorpio, I do apologize, but do understand that my circumstances are quite unique, and therefore the solutions to my problems are equally as unique. So I have to catch it whenever it's there. You see? Because if you know anything about enemies, you know that they're always minding your business. So it's like, whilst I have their attention and they think it's safe, I have something I'd like to say, you know. So I'll be dropping little bits and pieces here and there. Especially they're sending songs to me. You're gonna be sending songs to me thinking that you're gonna hurt my feelings. I didn't abandon you people. You people abandoned me. You came into my life as secret agents. You hurt me. Well, am I supposed to stay there and allow you to hurt me? Apparently, in your mind, your answer is yes. Fuck you. I disagree. My answer is no. Idiot. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. It's just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. One more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. So, about 24th next week, start with what you know or have, the rest will flow in. So, some big changes are about to come in, Scorpio. And God says, don't worry about having everything. Don't worry about having everyone at your disposal. Everything is not going to be in place when you start. But start with what you do have. And trust that everything and everyone that you need will be sent to you at the right time. Okay? So no excuses. Everything doesn't have to be perfect for you to start. I like that. So God was like, you heard? I'm gonna leave it right there. No excuses, Scorpio. All this indecision stuff, you could be indecisive if you want to, but then you will accept the consequences that come with being indecisive if you choose to stay there, wanting to leave and not making any moves to leave. Okay? Choice is yours. No excuses. And I felt somebody hitting me in my mouth. That's why I was doing all that. So I don't know if it's you or if it's these idiot frenemies of mine. You abandoned me, left all in here anymore. Just a vacancy. Alright, so we got know who to ask, Scorpio. So this could be you starting to find a new workspace, a new team to work with. Okay, so know who to ask. So we have that's a lie when it comes to sincerely apologizing. So it's like you don't need to apologize to nobody. Sincerely apologize for what? To whom? Now, at the bottom of the deck, we got gang stalking. They're going to be watching you. They're going to be minding your business. They're going to see you trying to leave or whatever. You don't owe nobody no apology. They're watching you trying to make good decisions, eat healthy food. From a psychological perspective, this is thinking the right things and making the right decisions for your life, for your safety, for your future, for your destiny. So they'll be watching you making these decisions, the decision to leave, and they'll be telling you like you need to feel guilty, or you need to feel sorry, or why you abandoning us. And look at that. Don't cave to peer pressure. God says, I'm not trying to hear it. It's time to go. If you stay there with them, you will suffer with them. You can make that decision if you want to as well. But you're being advised to leave them and you keep on growing. You finished with this class. It's time for you to move up. There is always a way. No excuses. It's time to go. Who are you? You need to expect a good outcome. You are an elder. That means you're a responsible person. You don't get the title of elder, especially in tarot. In real life, people call you an elder just because of your age. In tarot, you're coming out as an elder because of your character, your spirit, your soul, your level of achievement, development, growth. Okay? So don't go backwards. Okay, expect a good outcome because you are blessed. You have passed certain stages of life. You've done a great job up until now. Keep going, God is saying. If you make the move, I'm gonna bless you. Expect a good outcome. Expect a miracle. Remember the last deck was saying expect a miracle, expect a good outcome. Right. We have show gratitude to your immature friends. Love them. You don't have to cuss them. You don't have to end on bad terms. If they want to be bitching at you, then let them bitch at you. But don't give them back that energy. Show them love. You know? Show them love, but you got to go. That's it. Okay? Because these people are a bad influence. It's time for you to have more compassion. Drink more water. Be more compassionate, rather than having this destructive behavior. Exactly, wanting to fit in. Do you want to be like them? I don't think so, because you know better. Everybody needs to think first and then act. Okay, we got one more deck to bring you your messages from. But you need to apologize. You don't owe nobody no apology. God said that's a lie. Talking about apologize. Apologize for what? You're leaving. Since they don't want to take these problems that you see on the horizon seriously, you take them seriously because you know better. You see what's happening. You're not a baby. That's why you can see. I said no excuses. They're gonna try to discourage you. They might try to emotionally blackmail you. They might try to physically stop you. They might try to sabotage you. Just keep going anyway. It doesn't matter what they try to do. God's got your back. Especially if you have children and other dependents. You don't have time to be playing around with these people. You don't belong in kindergarten when you've already learned the lessons. You've already moved up. It's time for you to go. You have no doubt been a positive influence around them in your time there. So if they didn't take that time to learn from you, then they missed their chance. They need to go back in their mental records and remember who you were, remember how you were, and learn what they can learn from their memory bank about how you were. The kind of influence that you were to them, positive influence. They missed it. Because they were not paying attention. They thought they had the answers. And they thought you were talking rubbish. Fine, it's time to go now. Mary Poppins say, when you need me but don't want me, I will stay. When you want me but don't need me, then I must go. That's what's happening right now. It's time for you to go. Because they want you, but they don't need you. They want you to be like them, so they have learned nothing that you've come there to teach them through your own character, your own example. So if you stay there, they're going to make you be like them, or they're going to continually be a hindrance to what you're trying to achieve. And your reputation will also be tainted by their tainted reputation. You're doing yourself a disservice by staying there. But the choice is yours, as always. You will be stunting your own growth. Why are you repeating kindergarten? You've already done that. Just because of your friends, you don't want to disappoint your friends. Your friends don't care about disappointing you though. They're not smart enough. And they don't respect your intelligence either. And I can feel somebody resisting what I'm saying, but hear what? If you don't want to hear what I'm saying, you could leave. You don't have to be here listening to me. I didn't send call you. You click on my video. So if you're going to be here, be of good energy or leave. Ain't nobody forcing you to do anything. The people who care, the people who will benefit from the words that are coming from my mouth and the messages that are coming from these cards, let them enjoy their message in peace. Let them edify their mind and their soul so that they can get on their right path. Do not disrupt my class. Ain't nobody forcing you to be here. Leave. Even if this thing says 0 views, I don't care. I'm doing my job. Do not disturb my spirit with your negativity. Because even if it's one person who wants to hear what I'm saying, they have my full focus. The rest of you can stay in hell. Stay in darkness, in peace. Leave. Because your resistance to the message is so strong that I can feel it. You don't need to be here. Ain't nobody imprisoning you. Switch the station. Move. Leave. Lock me off. So we got fashion stylist. The way something is fashioned, the way something is situated. Okay? Because a fashion stylist put things together, arrangements in a specific way. So in a psychological reading, it will be how you put things together in your mind, your mental makeup. Okay? It'll be what you're building. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. As a woman thinketh, so is she. So if you want to be the type of person to put friendships above your personal growth and your financial progress and whatever else, your children, your husband, your sick mother, whatever, then be that person. Nobody's forcing you to do the responsible thing or the more sensible thing. When you make your mistake, you'll end up crying later. You get over it. Hopefully you learn from the experience and not repeat it. Okay? So how you fashion things in your mind. What philosophies motivate you? How is your priority list set up? That's what's in question. Okay? What are you making of your life? Based on how you think. So we got Imam and we got Runner. Look at that. So you want to run away from what is right. And Imam is like the pastor in the Muslim religion. It's like a preacher, a man or woman of God. Yes, I said woman. So the Imam is like a man. In this case, you're a woman of God. But now you don't want to be a woman of God? No problem. Do you, boo-boo? Yeah, you're running away from the counselor. You don't want to hear the right things. You don't want to follow. You don't want to hear that right now because your friendships are more important to you. Well, you haven't passed that class yet, obviously. So perhaps you're meant to stay there and fuck up and then learn from the experience. You sail with the ship, you sink with the ship. And then you could spend the next 7 to 10 years trying to redeem the time, your reputation, people's confidence in you and your judgment. You can spend the next couple of years trying to make people have confidence in you and your choices again. Okay? It's up to you. Counselor, actor, chef. Interesting. Childminder. Oh, so you think that I'm trying to revert you into a child? You think that you're being treated as though you're a child? Like I said, there's nobody forcing you to do anything. I'm just here to bring you the messages. What you choose to do with them is entirely up to you. I get messages from my readers, and some things I choose to disagree with. It's just a matter of choice. It's not that serious. It's just that we are not exempt from the consequences of our choices. So I'm here to tell you what the possible consequences are so that you can make up your mind to decide. You can make up your mind whether or not you want to go through those consequences or not. If you don't mind suffering with your people, then suffer with them. If you do mind suffering with them, then it's time for you to go. I'm not going to force you. Nobody can force you. We see that you love them. It's clear in the reading that you care about these people. Okay? Your life, your choice, your fate. It's not that serious. I'm just here to tell you what's happening and what could possibly happen. You know? Yeah, you want the power because we got civil servant, male comedian, so you're in your masculine energy. CEO, like, I run my own shit. Yes, you do. There's nobody trying to take that from you. And we got foreign. You're like, you're telling me I'm trying to kick you around, footballer, UK style. I'm trying to kick you around. We got domestic and architect. It's all about what you're building. It's your life, bro. Model your life how you want to model your life, my love. We're only here to bring you the messages. We're not here to force you to do this or do that. We're just letting you know if you do this, then that's gonna happen. And if you choose to leave, then expect miracles, expect a good outcome. That's what God said. I'm just saying what God said. Orderly, we're just here to tell you what the orderly thing is, because there are other people watching you and learning from you, but you're absolutely fine. It's just you pave the way to the quality of life that you will experience, as always. It's not that serious. So whatever you choose to do, my love, you will get through it. It may be unpleasant. You may set yourself back if you choose to stay with them and whatnot, but you're gonna get through it. And hopefully you will learn from the experience. Or you'll do it again. It doesn't make a difference. Girl, it's your life. Enjoy your life how you like it. You understand? Let's just hope that if it was you, your people would suffer for you the way that you're willing to suffer with them. Let's hope that these people that you care so much about suffering with, they feel the same way about you. Then you're working with something good. Friend for life. If they won't suffer with you, then yeah, you're investing in someone or someone's, and you're gonna get no return. So know how loyal these people are to you before you commit yourself to suffering with them. You understand? But yeah, shit's about to hit the fan, and you've been thinking about leaving. You're not really sure because you love your people. So the choice is still up in the air, and it's up to you to make. You'll be fine no matter what you choose. Okay? Life is hard no matter which way you choose to walk. It's challenging. Period. So enjoy your life at the very least. Make the choices that you are happy with. That's what I would advise you. Okay? And if shit hit the fan, just know that we warned you. Alright, so thank you guys so much for chilling out with me. Learning a little bit about life. Until next time, my love.